Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I get this spring makeup look. It's kind of like what I've been wearing recently. Like, it's a really easy look to do. I hope you enjoy seeing how I get this look. Don't forget to subscribe and give the video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. Let's get into it. Okay, so I've just got my hair out of my face so I can actually see what I'm doing. What I'm going to start with is prepping my skin. So as usual, I'm just going to put on some MAC Strobe Cream and put it on all the high points of my face. So I'm going to do my eyes next. I'm going to be using the ABH Soft Glam palette. This is literally what I've been using for the last kind of couple of weeks, and it's like just to get that really nice like fresh spring look. What I take is my Maybelline Age Rewind concealer and I use this as a base. I've got this flat concealer brush from Morphe and I'm going to just use this to pop some concealer all over my lids. It's kind of like a primer, but it's not primer, it's just concealer. I'm taking the colour Burnt Orange and I'm just popping this into the crease of my eyelids. Maybe I will try this brush that it comes with. I haven't tried this brush before. The ABH brush it comes with. I'm going to take a bit of Burnt Orange, literally put it into that outer V just to deepen it up slightly. Because it's like a spring look, I don't want to go super like dark on the eyes. I want it to be like looking really fresh and just glowy, and these are really nice colours. So with a flat brush I'm going to take the colour Glistening, which is this really nice like champagne-y colour. I'm going to kind of put it up to kind of like the middle of my eyelid, and then I'm going to darken it up with the bronze colour and kind of mix the two together, working the product out to the centre of my eyelid. The shade Bronze, which is like a darker kind of bronzy colour, and I'm going to put that on like the outer third of my eyelid and kind of mix the two together in the centre. This is what I've been doing recently and I really like the way it turns out. Just taking a bit more of Glistening and kind of just mixing the two together. I'm going to take my fluffy brush again, a bit more of orange soda, and just kind of work that into, like it all to kind of blend and look really nice. So yeah, we're just blending this all together. I feel like spring is like such a nice time of year because you can wear like really cute outfits and it's like kind of sunny, but it's not like where you're like boiling. It's a really nice time of year. What I've been loving doing with this look is having a really intense inner corner highlight. I take like a small detail brush and I take my Dose of Colour X Iluvsarahii highlighter, and I just take a tiny bit on my brush and I put it right in the in my inner corner, and just gives that really intense highlight, which I personally love. Like, I know it's not for everyone and it can look a lot, but I low-key live for it. I think it just adds that like extra dimension and like intensity to your makeup look. So obviously for foundation I'm going to be using my L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear What's Nude. I'm going to take this and put it all over my face. Where this foundation is so like luminous and like silky, it does really help with getting that kind of like glowy skin look, which is kind of what I love for spring. Well, I love glowy makeup all year round, but especially like spring, summer, you want your skin to look super dewy, don't you? So yeah, this foundation does really help with that. That is my foundation all blended in nice and seamlessly. So now I'm going to take my concealer, Age Rewind, shade Nude, and I've got my Tarte Shape Tape. I just like to put a little bit of this kind of over, thing to just make it a bit brighter, and then blend that all in with a beauty blender. So now I'm gonna set my face with my Mercier translucent setting powder. So I just put it where I've applied kind of like the concealer, and then I also like to do it underneath my cheekbones to really give that like snatched contoured look. I just have another beauty blender that I use to apply my setting powder. I always forget to do this. I like to take a small flat brush, don't know where this is from, and take a bit of my Makeup Forever contour powder and just contour my nose before. Why? My parents shouting. And yeah, put my powder contour on before I set the rest of my face, but I only like to do this with my nose contour. It doesn't matter about the rest of the contour because I can go in with that after. You do that first and then put on the powder after. It really helps create that shadow for that contour, rather than doing it afterwards, because then it kind of just like merges into one and it looks a bit weird when you put your highlight on. So that's what I've been doing recently, and it does look a lot better that way around. So while my face is baking, I am going to put my contour on. Take my Bobbi Brown contour stick and contour my jawline while this is baking. You know, you've got to create a jawline from somewhere. While this is still baking, I'm going to take a bit of my bronzer and like contour my cheekbones and my forehead. I've got my Morphe brush and dab it into my Makeup Forever bronzer. I think it's the shade medium, and then just add a bit of colour to my forehead and my cheeks. And then to kind of make it a bit less intense, Tom Ford bronzer, because it's more of like got more of a red undertone to it, whereas that one's more of a purple undertone, like more neutral. So I like to add this just for a bit of warmth to my cheeks. I kind of concentrate this on the higher half of my cheekbone, and then obviously work it into the forehead as well. Just dusting off all that powder, translucent setting powder. I let it bake for about 10 minutes, and then I like to just kind of sweep it off, but kind of do work it into the areas, because you want to have that kind of lightened shade to really help create that contour. And then I like to take my beauty blender and like pounce it into the skin so it really looks seamless, because obviously you don't want any like harsh white lines. My tapes are really annoying me. They're starting to grow out and it's really annoying. Ugh, not the one. Yeah, you can see how like seamless it is. Love that. Obviously I'm going to be using my Iconic London Illuminating drops, shade Original. My hair is really annoying me today, not gonna lie. You know when it's just not working out for you? It's one of them days. Anyway, so I'm going to place this on all the areas that I want to highlight. So my nose, cupid's eye, chin, and then my cheekbones. I also like to take a bit on my collarbones as well. This is something that really helps create that glow, and a bit on the shoulders as well. And I prefer to like buff this in using my finger first and then take my beauty blender, but I just find that gives the best result. Now I'm going to take my Dose of Colours Soulmate highlighter, and again I'm using my finger for this to go over where I highlighted using the Iconic London drops. And with this highlight, a little goes a long way because it's so pigmented. Sometimes I do get overexcited and then I look at myself and I'm like, whoa. I put that on my collarbones as well. Put a bit on my shoulder. Let's see. I take my Life's a Peach bronzer that I was talking about in a couple of videos ago, that I'd recently picked it up, and I have been loving it. It's such a good like bronzer blush kind of thing. So yeah, I've really been loving this. Perfect for spring. Let's put a bit over my nose as well to kind of give that sun-kissed look, and a little bit on my chin, and I dust a little bit over my forehead as well. I'm just going to finish off the eyes by taking this brush again and just smoking out the bottom. So taking the colour Orange Soda and then just buffing it. Really helps it all come together. And to just really brighten my waterline, I'm going to take this Marc Jacobs Highliner Matte Gel Eye Crayon in this like pinky shade, and I'm just gonna put that in my waterline. You see it's just like brightened up my waterline slightly. I'm gonna take a bit of that highlighter and put it in my inner corner just to really add a bit more brightness. For lips is the last bit that I've got left in my iconic London lip plumping lip gloss in the shade Peekaboo. I need to order some more of this because this is a great colour for spring and summer. I live for a glossy lip, like I prefer it to a matte lip, to be honest. To set everything, I'm going to use my MAC Prep and Prime spray. I've got the coconut one and it smells so good. Just reminds me of holiday. So yeah, this is like the final look. Yeah, it's like my kind of go-to spring look that I've been wearing a lot recently. Super like simple, easy. I feel like you could wear it day, night time. Anyone could do it. Like, it's such an easy look to do. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing recently. And I feel like it's perfect for springtime. I really hope you enjoyed seeing how I put this look together. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe, give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'm sure I'll see you soon with another one. Bye!